After weeks of protests swept through San Diego County and across the world in the wake of George Floyd's death at the hands of Minneapolis police, local officials responded to calls for changes in how policing is done. One of them is County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher, who proposed a series of reforms. They include establishing a county Office of Equity and Racial Justice and increasing the oversight role of the Citizens Law Enforcement Review Board. The independent board investigates citizen complaints of misconduct by sheriff's deputies and probation officers employed by the county. Fletcher also asked that the creation of a mobile crisis response team be sped up. It's an alternative to having armed deputies respond to mental health calls. The Board of Supervisors took up the reforms at their meeting today. Crystal Irving called in to say she supports forming a non-police unit to respond to mental health.
Mental health and wellness checks should not be a jail sentence, and it surely should not be a death sentence. This must stop. If we really want to talk about public safety, we know that having trained clinicians respond to mental health issues is the first step in addressing the issue and the dangerous situations it creates for those struggling with mental health issues.
But Bishop Cornelius Bowser called to say the reforms did not go far enough.
This will not go anywhere when it comes to Black people. Black people are afraid to call the system for help. And when police come in, they view Black men as dangerous, as a threat, and as criminals. They would never give a fair shot with the mobile crisis response. And if we're addressing the protests in the streets with Black Lives Matter and so on, this is the wrong approach. And I guarantee you we'll be back here again.
Claire Trageser, KPBS News.